Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Braves are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Jack Flaherty, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Cody Sullivan, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 14.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games in a row on your home turf. Watch for the manager to make. He's going to make moves, and he's going to make them quick. I don't know what they're going to be pitching, hit and run. Something's happening today.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung gathers it in, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down.
Batting second, the right fielder, Nick.
And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
And now a pitch on the way. Chipper Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 6 home runs, and 17 RBIs. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Fowler behind the ball and 2 strikes.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
High in the air out to center field. Under it is Andrew, and that'll be out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Stepping up now, Ronald Acuna, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the first pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the dish, Matt Wieters. Not easy to do his job at get out of that crouch at 6'4", 6'5", and throw an absolute rocket down to second base. And oh, by the way, hit from both sides of the plate. Look for him to have a big day today.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Andrew Jones. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat that was going a long way.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. As he lines it out to center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's him.
And the pitch. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up Matt Carpenter. First offering on its way. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Maddox is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate, Lane Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. No balls and a strike to count. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cards leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat for Atlanta, Greg Maddux. 9-1-2 due up.
Greg Maddux.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge number.
Standing in now, Cody Sullivan. High and deep to center field. Back goes Thomas. Onto the grass hill and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
The right fielder.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. No outs, nobody on. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Now this one is crushed, also to deep center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Chipper Jones, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1, and he misses with it. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. One away.
Number 25, Andrew Young.
So one gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up Andrew Jones.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Thomas is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Striding in once again, Gary Sheffield. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-0 Atlanta. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in next to be the switch hitting catcher Matt Wieters.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out. 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tommy Edman.
In now, Tommy Edman. as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Charlie Culberson.
The first baseman, number 8.
Now the pitch.
Culberson.
No, that's down.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Onto the lawn and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Hit hard to the right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Greg Maddux will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there, and sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adam Wainwright answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Sullivan will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at 2nd and 1 away. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Albies is on his way home. He'll score easily as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Nick Markakis started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A little bit outside. 2-1. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hit out towards 2nd. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 6 and the Cardinals nothing. Digging in, the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch outs on only 6 pitches.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And there's ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Grounded down the third baseline. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Chipper Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a swing by Chipper, and this one is smoked out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. Career home run number 495 as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it's going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Acuna digs in now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming from Wainwright. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate now, Gary Sheffield, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter has it on to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Culberson.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fast.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Batting, left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Down the left field line and deep, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie.
First delivery to him on the way. turned on down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Atlanta.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Maddux getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Sullivan.
So stepping in, Cody Sullivan. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. O'Neill waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jairo Munoz is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Genesis Cabrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 92, Genesis.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now in the box, Chipper Jones. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Thomas will wait on it. 2 gone.
The center field.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves, but they're still in control. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dexter Fowler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
1-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Long run for Andrew, and this winds up off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A runner at second, nobody out. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
0-2, here it is. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 20.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2 on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes Andrew.
Leading off for Atlanta, the left fielder, number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jones.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Charlie Culberson.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
The tag gets one. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
The batter, number 1. Second.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Fowler on the run, and no one will track it down. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number 35.
Ready once again, Greg Maddux. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. Marcell Ozuna will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Culberson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Standing in now, Cody Sullivan. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they've scored 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Atlanta leads it 11-0. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill. And he gets ahead 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
The 0-1 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Fouled off. Here's another 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to short. On to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
The pitcher,
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Yadier.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. The relay, throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Fouled away. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. 9th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 11-1. Ryan Helsley comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Helsley.
Stepping into the box, Chipper Jones. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. The 1-0. Helsley, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate, and if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Taken that time by Chipper as the count draws even at 2-2. Right side hit hard, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home. So
now to the plate, Ronald Acuna, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Thomas. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andrew Jones, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Runners on first with 1 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung has a play. 2 gone.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Gary Sheffield.
Striding into the box, Gary Sheffield. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on autopilot, 11-1. Settling in now, Dexter Fowler, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Pops this one up. Jones is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Sheffield is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
The batter, number 11.
Cardinals are down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picked.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Atlanta Braves get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Greg Maddux earns a league-leading 11th win of the year and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. Jack Flaherty struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves.